We live? Well, let's do it. DEG. Granddaughter. 4:30 in the building. Yeah. Big game, we talk that. Made a path, we walk that. Skills max, streets got a bag, that's a real win. Never lost that, this dead end gaming. You know how we do. BZ and the granddad. That's player one, that's player two. New, we gon' talk about it. Review, we gon' talk about it. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, we gon' talk about it. Can't forget that PC. Best around this web B. Special guest from 9/11 right up out that family tree. We got it. Sonic's traveling real fast. Leveled up, but we the final boss. No one else to go but this podcast. It's dead end gaming. Finna hit the mark. On point like the sharpest dart. If you tuned in, just know you smart. Press start.
What up, dog? You are listening to another episode of Dead End Gaming, episode 234, part 2. Of course, if you're watching this now, you've been tuning in for our first half of the show. Now you're here for the second half, and wherever you get your podcast, you are now here for the second half. And thank you for sticking with us as always. Make sure you listen, tell everyone about us. Check out the Twitch channel. We gotta do some more gaming. But yes, we kicking off our Dead End Gaming edition of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. So this is about to be crazy. You know, last time we had a Jeopardy, Dead End Gaming Jeopardy bananas, which is crazy as hell. So I expect this to be nothing just as crazy, man.
Right. Now the thing is with this one, y'all. Yeah, so the thing with this one, y'all, is since we're not in person, it won't be me and B going against each other. We're going to do sort of like what we did with the DEG trivia. We're going to have our wonderful Discord community, two people from our wonderful Discord community, be the contestants. So here's how it's going to break down. So we have Internet Raheem and we have Krishna in here. So we're going to bring in Internet Raheem. He's going to choose. I have a set of 10 questions and also B has a set of 10 questions. So we're going to go through the questions, whichever one you choose, and you're going to answer. So usually in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, if you answer wrong, you're done. But because we want to make this nice and, a fair thing, if you miss a question, that just means you're not going to get those points because we're doing points based and not money based because obviously we broke as fuck. So what we're going to do is you're going to answer all the questions, all the way from the first question all the way up to the million point question. And whoever has the most points at the end will be dubbed the winner. Now, with that being said, you also will have lifelines, just like in the game. So you'll have your 50-50, okay? You have your 50-50. You have your Ask the Audience, which will actually just be a regular poll. So I'll have Diogen still here. Diogen, I'll have you put up a poll in the Twitch channel, and then we'll let the people vote. And based on those answers, you can use that as a possible reason to answer. And then the third one is phone a friend. Now, you can't necessarily phone a friend because me and B are your friends. So phone a friend will be either me or B. You can ask either me or B for help in answering the question. And we'll give you what we think the answer is. Now, we might be right, we might be wrong. All right, but you get to choose which one of us that you want to have. And that's what it's going to be. So if you think it's a game that I might know more about, you might want to ask me the question. Same thing with B. So that's basically whatever you want, what your choice wants to be. And with that being said, we're going to have a good time. So varying difficulty. So the first one's going to be pretty easy. Then it's going to get really hard. Pause. And then it's going to go it's going to go to an extremely difficult question at the end, but we just want to have a good time, y'all. So that's the rules. Very simple, very straightforward, all multiple choice questions. So we're going to bring in Internet Raheem. All right. Internet Raheem, welcome to DEG Millionaire. Let me know if we can hear you.
DEG Millionaire.
Make sure we can hear you.
And we can't. Yo, Internet Raheem, dude, your picture is classic.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm like,
I was gonna say something. As soon as I saw
I'm like,
Internet Raheem, you already with me, bro. You are already with me.
Hey, that man know. That man know what's going on. That man know what's going on when it's time to get it on. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, so all right, Internet. Welcome to the show. So we just laid out the rules, Internet Raheem. So first things first, we want you to decide: do you want to take my set of questions or Beezy's set of questions?
Well, thanks for having me. 100% I'm taking yours, Granddad. Beezy having some wild ass questions, so I'm gonna go with you, Granddad.
Hey, bro, you did that to yourself, bro. So with that being said, Krishna, I'm sorry, bro. He about to put you through it. All right, he about to put you through it. So, Internet Raheem, we're gonna go through my set of questions. So again, this is 10 questions. Now, even if you answer a question wrong, that doesn't mean that you're done. We're gonna just move on to the next question. You just won't get those points, and then we'll tally up the points at the end to see what your final score is. Now, with that being said, you do have lifelines. You have 50-50, which will take half the questions off, depending on the question you ask. Ask the audience, which will be just a regular Twitch poll. We'll ask and see what they say. And then the lifeline, you can either ask me or B, whichever one of us you think would know the answer, to give us our opinion or help you with the answer, and we'll give you an answer. Now, you got about, we'll give you about, for the easy questions, we'll give you about 10 seconds to answer. And as they get more difficult, we'll give you a little bit more time. No Googles, Internet Raheem. We're going to trust that you. We're going to trust that you.
Yeah, we're going to trust y'all.
I got you.
All right.
I got you.
All right. Other than that,
no Googles.
Let's get to it. So let me pull up. So B, we're gonna pull up mine first, so you won't be able to see this one. So just follow along, B, with the questions. All right,
I got you.
All right.
How's my audio? My audio good?
Audio sounds great. Audio sounds great. And here we go. Hold on. Let me load down. Yeah. Here we go. All right. So let's start this on. All right. First question for 1,000. For wow. Internet Raheem. What Nintendo franchise stars this iconic Italian plumber? Is it Metroid, Super Mario, Star Fox, or The Legend of Zelda?
Super Mario.
Yo, this is clean, Granddad. This is clean.
Thank you, brother. I try.
I love
Super Mario. Correct. It is Super Mario. 1,000. Wow. For Internet Raheem. Here we go. Next question, Internet Raheem. What city in Grand Theft Auto is based on New York City? Is it Patriot City, Freedom City, Liberty City, or Truth City?
Liberty City.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Yeah, thank you, Chad. Don't give away the answers, Chad.
Yeah, no answer yet. Correct. Liberty City, 2,500 for him. He's starting off good. Here we go. Question 3. Which of these are not an official Xbox console? Is it Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Xbox 360, or Xbox Prime?
Xbox Prime, final answer.
Xbox Prime, final answer? Oh, now, want to run. We on a run. 5,000. Up to 5,000. Wow. Okay, here we go.
Hey, man, I trust Christian. He gonna knock my...
Hey, man, Christian in trouble. All right, I'm going to say that right now. Kratos wielded what iconic weapon during his Greek era? The Blades of Fire, the Blades of Agony, the Blades of Chaos, or the Blades of War?
Blades of Chaos.
The Blades of Chaos, final answer. Boom. And we are here with 10,000. Wow. Good job.
Let's go.
All right. So we just got, you just went through the easies. Now we're going to get a little bit more difficult right now, all right?
Okay.
All right, I hope you're ready.
All right.
A little bit more difficult, but you should be able to still get this one. Here we go, for 25,000. Which of these Battle Royale games does not involve shooting? Apex Legends, Fall Guys, Fortnite, PUBG?
Fall Guys, final answer.
Fall Guys for the final answer. All right. 25,000. Wow. Fall Guys is correct.
Let's go.
All right, here we go. A little bit more. Battletoads did a crossover with which of these franchises? Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, Final Fight, or Golden Axe?
I played this game too. Can you give me the 4 options again?
Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, Final Fight, or Golden Axe. You also have lifelines. You haven't used any yet, and you're already over halfway. You're doing good right now.
Okay, let me do 50-50.
You're gonna do the 50-50. All right, so we're gonna implement the 50-50?
Yeah.
All right, that leaves Double Dragon and Streets of Rage.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, that's
You
that's
thought,
too.
you thought Raheem.
Let me say, good Lord.
I'm gonna go Double Dragon final answer.
Double Dragon, final answer? This man said Double Dragon. For 50 thou wow. Correct! Double Dragon is the answer.
Let's go.
Good
Okay,
shit,
cool.
good shit. All right. Here we go. For the 100 thou wow. Which Mario Kart 8 cup is considered DLC? Okay, this cup is not in the base game, it is DLC. Is it the Shell Cup, the Egg Cup, the Banana Cup, or the Leaf Cup? Which one of these is DLC and which of them are regular? You still got 2 lifelines too. You got the audience and you got the phone a friend, which is us.
Okay. So it's Shell Cup, Egg Cup, Banana Cup, Leaf Cup.
Shell Cup, Egg Cup, Banana Cup, Leaf Cup. Which one of these is DLC?
I'm gonna ask the audience for this one.
All right,
I'm really not certain.
Okay, so Diogen, if you can help us out, put up a poll, Diogen. Put up a 1-minute poll, Diogen. Let the people vote, and we're gonna see. So, which of these cups is considered DLC? Shell Cup, Egg Cup, Banana Cup, or Leaf Cup? We're gonna let Diogen put that poll up real quick, and then we're gonna see what the streets say. Streets, the chat. Even if you don't know, give an educated guess. Maybe you never know. Maybe you might lean the right way. Maybe you're not. But look, give Internet Raheem.
Yes, y'all.
The poll is up, y'all. The poll is live.
Give me your best guess.
The poll is live. Get your vote on. B, you can vote too if you want. I can vote too. I might vote. Should we vote?
I'm a
Go ahead, y'all. Please,
All right.
go ahead, Granddad. Go ahead.
All right.
Granddad, don't vote for the wrong answer.
Actually, let me see. You won't know who I am. All right, hold on. All right, I think I'll put mine in. All right. Yeah. All right, keep on voting, y'all. We got more people. Come on. Let's vote it out. Vote it out.
Oh, man.
All right. The poll is in there. We're almost done. If you haven't voted, man, you're doing the ask the audience. We are voting. Come on. Let's get Internet Raheem 100,000 on this piece. Come on now. Let this man pay off his car note.
Come on, let's do it, y'all.
All right. So we are leaving.
The issue, yeah, because I love Mario Kart 8.
All right.
But I haven't played the DLC for real.
Okay. So, all right. So Mario Kart 8. So the streets are saying Banana Cup. Okay, they are saying Banana Cup. Now that's just what they're saying. It's not guaranteed that's the answer. So it's on you, Internet Raheem. So what is your answer? Do you want to go with the audience, or do you have a good feeling that it might be something else? What do you think? But I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to make a choice.
Can you tell me? So I don't have the chat in front of me. Can you tell me how close the
Banana
answers
Cup, are? So the Banana Cup got the 71% of the vote, and then the Shell and Leaf Cup got 14% each, and then the Egg Cup got no votes.
Bet. So let's go Banana Cup.
Okay, it's the Banana Cup. All right.
Final answer.
Final answer. It is incorrect. The answer actually was the Egg Cup.
The Egg Cup?
It was
I knew
the Egg Cup.
Okay. That's
All
crazy.
right, so
That's crazy.
so you're
Chat,
not,
y'all failed me.
So now you don't get that 100,000. So you're sitting at 50,000 points total right now. So you just skipped over that 100,000. We're gonna go into 250 now. Here we go. What was the third studio to develop a Killer Instinct game? Was it Iron Galaxy, Midway, Double Helix, or rare. Now, mind you, you've already used 2 lifelines. You only got the phone a friend left. So you can phone a friend or you can give a wild guess. But one more time, third studio to develop a Killer Instinct game. Was it Iron Galaxy, Midway, Double Helix, or Rare? What you got?
I literally have no idea. Like I mean, I'm familiar with Midway. That's the only one I'm familiar with. So I'm not phone a friend.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask one of y'all.
Okay. So which one of us did you want us to ask?
Well, I feel like I can't really ask you, Granddad, so I'm gonna ask Beezy.
Okay.
Let me tell you something. You just wasted that one. You just wasted that.
Wait. Okay, so I'm
So wait, hold on. Can I ask you, even though you're asking the question?
No, too late.
Are you asking? So hold on.
No.
Hold on.
So here's the thing. You can ask me. I'm not gonna give you the direct answer, but I would have nudged you closer to the answer. You know, as much as possible. But this man.
Yeah, so wait a minute.
Easy. Okay.
Wait. So can I give him what I think the answer is,
Yeah.
or
you can? So I know you don't know. So you can give him a pure guess if you want. Go for it. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna
go rare. I'm gonna go rare.
So Beezy's suggestion is that it is rare. Okay. So internet, Raheem, do you think Beezy's right, or do you have a good feeling about another one? It's for 250,000.
How confident you feel, Beezy?
I don't feel confident.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna go. Oh, sorry, Beezy. I'm gonna go with Double Helix.
You're gonna go with Double Helix. Okay. Internet Raheem's answer. Final answer. Final answer is Double Helix. Okay.
Final answer.
Incorrect. It is actually Iron Galaxy. Double Helix was the second developer. So Double Helix made the remake, and then Iron Galaxy took it over, which made them the third one. Okay. So you're still at 50,000, Internet Raheem. So look, Christian's probably in a good spot. So, but you still got these 2 big questions to answer, but you're still sitting at 50,000 total.
So, real quick, Rare was the first one, wasn't it?
Rare was the first one. Midway never developed it. They just published it and put it in arcades. So Midway was responsible for putting Killer Instinct in arcade cabinets, but they didn't develop anything. But Rare was number 1. Rare was 1. Double Helix was the second, and Iron Galaxy was the third. Yep, that's how it worked.
I remember seeing Rare. I do remember seeing Rare. Then I thought about the question where it say, "What's the third one?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" If you'd have said what was the first one, I probably would have felt a little of saying Rare, because I'm like, oh yeah, I do remember seeing Rare at the arcades and all that stuff. But yeah.
All right, here we go. All right, Internet Raheem. So we're at the 500,000 point question. All right, tough one. Here we go. What is the name of the famous poet in the Alan Wake series? What is the name of the famous poet in the Alan Wake series? Is it Barry Wheeler, Alex Casey, Robert Nightingale, or Thomas Zane? You got no more lifelines, so this is a wild guess right here. So I hope you played Alan Wake.
I played most of the first one. I haven't played the second one yet.
Okay.
Can you give me the options? Okay, thank you. Turn this back up. So Barry Wheeler, Alex Casey, Robert Nightingale, or Thomas Zane?
Yes. The famous poet in Alan Wake. 500,000.
I'm gonna say, just because it sounds poetic, Robert Nightingale. Final answer.
Robert Nightingale is his answer, and I have to say that you are incorrect. It is Thomas Zane. Thomas Zane was the answer. Damn. All right, Internet Raheem. This is $1 million question. You kind of need this one. You kind of need this one to get yourself a nice, because you need to get you some points. Because if not, I think Christian. But also, Beezy's questions are probably ridiculous. It's crazy. So so you might be okay still.
It's not. It's really not.
They wild. All right. So here we go. So last question. It is Resident Evil based. Actually, spoiler alert. Both me and B's questions are Resident Evil based because we were talking about Resident. We're so happy about Resident Evil. Why not? So, but here's my $1 million or 1 million point Resident Evil question for you. All right. What date did the events of Resident Evil 1 take place? What date? Was it July 23rd, July 24th, July 25th, or July 26th? So we're talking Resident Evil 1, the mansion, all the shit that happened that night. What was the date that happened?
Can you give me the the options again?
So all July, was it the 23rd, the 24th, 25th, or 26th?
Okay. How much time do I got to guess? This is gonna be like
I'm gonna get 30 seconds. Okay. I'm
gonna say July 23rd. Final answer.
July 23rd is your final answer. And Internet Raheem,
yeah,
I have to say that you, for 1 million points, are absolutely incorrect. It is July 24th.
Oh man!
Dang!
Oh man!
24th, yeah.
It was July 24th, 1998, when all the shit went down.
Yep.
Man. All right, Internet Raheem. So with that being said, you have accumulated only 50,000 points. But that's all right. That's all right. That doesn't mean you lost, but that's where you're at right now. So now we're going to bring in Krishna, and he is going to do BZ's questions. And as long as he doesn't get 50,000 points, you all right. You win. And if y'all tie, then we're going to have to figure out a tiebreaker. I wasn't prepared for that shit.
I know, right?
All right, so go ahead and we'll let you go, read there, Raheem, but stay in the chat, because look, your life is on the line. Well, you
appreciate y'all.
Appreciate you, but look, you did good. Look, you did good. Your answers weren't bad or terribly off. You were close. You just didn't get it right then. And they hold you with the audience. Y'all knew it was the egg cup.
They did.
Y'all knew it was the egg cup.
Chat really screwed me over.
They knew it was the egg cup the whole time. All right, y'all.
All right, good luck, Christian.
Appreciate you. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so with that being said, let's bring in Krishna. Krishna, welcome to DEG Millionaire. You're on mute, Krishna.
Hello, y'all can hear me?
We can hear you.
Yep, we hear you.
Hello.
Hey, I got faith in you, Christian, man. You I think we're gonna get to that 1 million. We're gonna get to that 1 million, brother.
All right. Look. He say that, Krishna, but you ain't seen these questions. All right. let me tell you something.
Don't let him scare you like that.
Let me explain something in real time for you. It's just wild, okay? All right.
No,
all right. So everybody, I'm gonna be kind of controlling. B, you're gonna read your own questions, so you're gonna follow along.
Yeah, I got him up.
So
I got him up.
So follow along in the. Are you on the link that I showed you?
Yep, I'm on it right now.
All right. So here we go. So when we you read the questions, but I'll be controlling and clicking the answers and stuff like that, so that they can see it at home. All right, and then you'll just click along with me. B. All right, here we go. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna start.
All right,
so
you ready, Christian?
All right, hold on. Bring it on. Okay, hold on. One more again. Yeah. All right.
My bad. Oh, okay.
You already starting shit.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
here we go. Christian, for 1,000. Wow. BZ, go take it away.
What does Mario take to make himself bigger? Pause. Big pause.
Big pause.
Is it mushroom, flower, star, or leaf?
Mushroom. Final answer.
All right.
Mushroom.
And you are correct.
All right. Now it's for Krishna off the board. Here we go. Next one.
All right.
B.
So for the next question, which Street Fighter 2 characters yell Hadouken? Is it first one, Guile M. Bison? I didn't put the T.
That's player. I forgot the T.
Okay. I'm about to say,
that was me.
Yes,
that was me. My bad.
Sagat or Ryu?
Ryu. Final answer.
Ryu. See, y'all been talking about me.
Correct.
You are correct.
25.
25.
This is question 2, B. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know you know what's about to happen. Real quick. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So, next question: who is the main protagonist in Metroid? Is it 1, Riley? 2, Samus? Really? Is it really? 2, Samus? 3, Makato? I think I'm saying that right. Or 4, Orpheon?
Samus, final answer.
All right.
This man is answering this thing on.
Yeah, these are easy ones though. These they should be. It should be.
Damn. Correct. You are correct, sir. All right.
Here we
so
go.
Next question we have: how many characters playable in the first Mortal Kombat game?
Read them off.
Is it? Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Is the first one? Is it 10, 8, 9, or 7?
How many playable
7,
characters?
final answer.
Wait, what'd you say,
said-
Christian?
7, final answer.
7. 7. This man,
the quickness.
we about to get a million. We about to get a million.
You about
Bro.
to be,
He is correct.
You about to be laughing all the way to the bank. Ain't that right?
He
You in
is
trouble,
correct.
bro.
He is correct,
You in
bro.
trouble.
We are-
All right.
We about to get a meal. We about to get a meal out here, bro. All right. Which gaming console Metal Gear made its debut? Is it PlayStation 1, Nintendo, the original Nintendo, NES, Sega Genesis, or Super Nintendo? Uh-oh. He answers.
What was those answers again?
Answers, okay, which gaming console that Metal Gear made? PlayStation 1, Nintendo, the NES, Sega Genesis, or Super Nintendo?
Nintendo NES, final answer.
All right. Let's see.
Man, you are correct. Ding, ding, ding. This man here. This man here. Okay, so next question. Man, Christian, I got faith in Christian. I'm telling you.
Look,
All right, so next one.
all right.
Next one. How many games the Mega Man main game series? 50, 25, 40, or 11?
Read that question again.
How many games the Mega Man main game series consist of? 50, 25, 40, or 11?
11, final answer.
11, final answer, and you are correct, sir.
All right.
We are out here balling.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Bring it back.
And y'all worried about my
Bring
questions.
it back. Christian.
You muted, Granddad. I can hear you. For some
I
reason.
am. Can you hear me?
He's mad
Yeah,
as
I can hear you
hell.
now. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Hey, Christian, slow down. Calm down, bro.
See, I told you, bruh. I trust Chris. I knew, man.
Hey, bro,
Christian
calm
was gonna
down.
get this. All right, so the next
you
one.
out here
for-
chefing. Okay, hold on, you chefing. All right, we at the 100,000. In there right here. I
100,000.
apologize, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
100,000.
This man on a roll. All right, let's get it. Let's get it.
100,000. What year did Omnimusha Warlords released in? Was it 2001, 2002, 2004, or 2006?
2001, final answer.
2001.
He said 2001, and he is correct. This man here.
Hey, damn. It's like that. It's like that with Christian, apparently. Okay. All right. Well, he
I don't want y'all to ever say. I don't want y'all to ever say my.
Man, Christian.
All right.
Yeah, he Googling.
Next,
I'm joking.
no, I trust he's not. I trust he's not.
He's good. He's doing the thing. Go ahead.
Y'all want to know the truth about that one, though?
Yeah.
What?
That one,
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh wow, really? Damn. That was
This
a good
man
one
still
right there.
got all his
All right.
lifelines, too. All his lifelines.
Still got all his lifelines. All right, so next question for 250,000.
Bow wow.
Chronologically, what is the first Castlevania game? Is it Dracula's Curse, Symphony of the Night, Lament of Innocence, and Belmont's Revenge?
Symphony of the Night, final answer.
Symphony of the
this man
Night.
Christian said, fuck any kind of lifelines. I'm confident. Okay.
Symphony of the Night
is
is wrong.
incorrect. It is
Lament
that.
of Innocence. It
Look
took
at that.
place in 1094. It was in chronologically. It was the first Castlevania game chronologically. As far as in the story, that's why I said chronologically. Next question.
All right.
This for 500,000.
500.
In Division 2, what is the gear set called that focus? What is the gear set called? Focus marksman. Is it 1, Tip of the Spear, 2, Aces and Eights, 3, Hunter's Fury, or 4, Striker Battle Gear?
This one will go 50-50.
All right. So he gonna hit us
All right.
50-50.
Do I gotta? You doing it?
I'm doing
Or
it
do I-
too. Yeah. So hold on.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right. So that leaves Aces and Eights and Hunter's Fury.
Go aces of 8. Final answer.
All right.
Aces of eights.
Says he wants aces and
And
eights.
he picked that, and you are
Correct.
correct.
500,000.
Wow.
This man.
All right, so the
Still 2
last-
lifelines left.
Still 2 of them left.
All
So
right.
the last question for $1 million. How many members are in Stars? We know Stars, it's from Resident Evil.
Mm-hmm.
How many members, how many total members are 12, 9, 15, or 5?
I know it ain't the double digits. I can get rid of those.
Remember, you still got the poll, and you still got to ask me or B as well.
I'm going 9. Final answer.
This man is reckless.
That man is reckless. He ain't used nothing.
I don't even know
He ain't
him.
used nothing. So he's picking 9, and 9 is incorrect, sir. It was 12.
It's 12. 12.
total
You
members.
should have used the lifelines, Krishna. I mean,
Yeah, you should have used a lifeline. I'm surprised. I would have used that thing. I would have used it. But I like your confidence, though. I like your confidence.
Yeah, like your con. So, with that being said, Krishna, so you missed the $1 million question and the $250,000 question, but you got all the other questions correct, which gives you a grand total of 6, 75, 85, 90. A lot of points. Okay, you won. Like 700,000. So you're about 700.
Real quick, the chat and Christian, give me my props. How was those questions? They wasn't crazy, right?
They weren't crazy at all. They were actually pretty good, but I also got a very good photographic memory.
See, that's the thing. That's so. With that being said, Krishna, if I would, so let's flip it, Krishna. If you would have had my questions, do you think they would have been more difficult than B's for you?
I think y'all were built both up on the same level. The only question I would have definitely got wrong was the Mario Kart question because I haven't played Mario Kart 8.
Okay.
Everything else I pretty much knew.
Okay. All right. And the same thing in the chat. In there, Raheem, do you think if you got Beezy's questions instead of my questions, do you think he would have did better or worse? In there, Raheem?
You could have brought him back in here. Oh, he had left already.
Yeah, he's in the chat. I'll see him right there.
Hey, appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, bro. I didn't change the last second, Pink. I didn't change it. Everyone would have gotten the Mario Kart 8 question
wrong. It was supposed to be a tough one, but that's what the lifelines were for too. So if you had the lifeline, or you could have asked your boy, I would have helped you out on that one. Now these questions were normal, but you sold me on the MK question. All right,
Bruh, I'm telling you, y'all. Everybody in the chat was dogging out.
Hey, I didn't sell nobody. That was the people. The streets did that. If you would have phoned a friend in there around him, I would have had you back, brother. I would have gave you the alley, real proper. Real proper. But it is what it is. But with that being said, go ahead, Christian. You got something to say?
I was surprised that Internet Raheem didn't ask you the question about Killer Instinct. I was like, you're not going to ask the fighting gamer?
I felt a little some type of way about that. Like, bro, you ain't going to ask the dude who know about this stuff? Like, I would have used that lifeline so
quick. I would have used that quick.
I would have been like, hey, it's either this or that. And I'm going to let you choose, but it's one of these. I would have gave you another 50-50 off top. But, yeah, so that's the first edition of DEG Millionaire. And since you are our winner, Krishna, and you are already here, your prize, we gonna let you ask a question because you're here, and that's your prize. That was gonna be the prize. Whoever won got to ask the question for the pod question queue. So we rolling into that now. See how smooth that was, B? Go ahead.
And after that, since Internet Raheem participated, we gotta let him back in. After Christian asks his. Come on. Let's do it for the people, man. We're here for the people. Man. Come on. We're here for the people.
We'll do it because I fuck with Internet Raheem. All right. So we'll let him ask the question too. But we got you your Christian first. So we'll let you ask away with your first question. And what you got?
All right. So my question would be, who do you think had the most successful movie career? Would have been Jim Carrey or Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy. Well, critically or money wise?
I would say
Eddie Murphy.
Really, truly both.
I'll still say Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie, yeah.
But not taking nothing away from Jim Carrey. Like Jim Carrey had
actually, hold on. We got to think about this. We got to think about this for a second.
Y'all gotta think about that.
No. Actually, yeah, you're right. We gotta think about this for a second, B, because you gotta think about Jim Carrey's era. He had certain eras in a run. So he had out the gate. We're not counting Living Color. We're out. So from Ace Ventura, that was his movie debut. So Ace Ventura 1 and 2.
Are you really having this conversation? No disrespect to Jim Carrey.
No. Think about this. So Ace Ventura era, The Mask, all that stuff like that. And then he went to his Truman Show drama era. Then he had no. What I'm saying is, critically and financially, those movies all deal well. Now, he doesn't. The only thing I would say that Jim Carrey doesn't have as much as Eddie Murphy are classics. Eddie Murphy's got way too many classics under the belt.
I mean, that should be open showcase.
What are you talking about? With that being said, I will say I'll still go with Eddie Murphy, but I just can't so quickly write off Jim Carrey because even though he's got some classics, they're not on the same level as Eddie, obviously. But Jim Carrey, he's been around for 3 decades. You know, he's still to this day.
Jim Carrey's nice, but no, bro. It's Eddie.
Yeah,
Eddie is arguably like one of the biggest Hollywood stars. Like he's like one of the biggest stars ever. It's crazy.
But Eddie did have some joints that wasn't too good. That's some. He had some duds as well. So, but you know,
he did. But his highs, I feel like Jim Carrey highs are nowhere near. But yeah, Eddie Murphy did have some stinkers. He had quite a few stinkers. But what's that, Bowfinger? He had some stinkers. Metro. I remember Metro. That was a stinker.
And then then he went into his what was the
little kid bag, like the Dr. Lewis. That was his little kid bag, though.
He went to a little kid bag with Daddy Daycare and what was the other one he did? He did another one too. I can't remember, but yeah, it was just like So yeah, but yeah, you know, but yeah, I would say I would still lean towards Eddie though. Eddie, definitely for sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
Okay. I'm really sure I was actually kind of torn between it, but it is a little bit Eddie Murphy a little bit more, but just by a tad bit though, because I do think Jim Carrey they both had some stinkers. You know, they both been in SNL skits. You know, some of the SNL skits have become movies and TV shows. But I mean, I will give the nod to Eddie Murphy a little bit, but I do think Jim Carrey is still worthy. He's up there.
Eddie Murphy, he's the reason Saturday Night Live stayed alive in the 80s, man. Like, Saturday Night Live was dead in the water. Eddie Murphy saved Saturday Night Live. Like that. Jim Carrey don't even have nothing.
Though. We talking movie careers, though.
Jim Carrey don't even have nothing that's sniffing Coming to America, bro. Like, come on. What are we doing here? Like, this is crazy. This is nuts. Like, come on. Like, stop.
Hey. I grew up watching both their movies a lot, and I'm fans of both.
Boomerang, bro.
Huge fans of both. Huge fans of both. So they both got my utmost respect for what they've done to the craft for the game. So yeah, but yeah, I'll lean more towards Eddie. But but Christian, we'll give you one more question since you won, and because we'll bring Internet Raheem back in for his question. So we'll give you one more. You got one more on you?
Oh man, I was prepared for that one, but I can come up with something real quick.
Yeah, something quick. If you ain't got it, we can wait till next week. If you ain't got it, no pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, brother.
Actually, yeah, I kind of can't pick up one right now. That's like about the only thing.
It's cool. You'll have first dibs on the next podcast for sure, as always. So yeah, we'll get you next one. But let's bring in Internet Raheem. You know, consolation for he didn't win, but you know, apparently he said he didn't know he could ask you a question. I thought I specified that clearly in the rules. I thought I said you could ask me or B, but apparently.
You did say that.
I did say that, but you know, apparently I just.
We did say that.
We're gonna bring it back in. But we appreciate you, Christian, as always, and congratulations for being the first winner on a DEG Millionaire.
I knew it. I knew he was going to do it.
You redeemed yourself because last time Diogen beat you out on trivia, so you redeemed yourself and you got your dub. All right. You redeemed yourself.
Hey, look, we had to go to 5 different overtimes to get that win. That wasn't easy.
Hey, that's true. Diogen gave you your run for your money. All right. We appreciate you though. All right, man. And we'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Peace.
Yep. All right, and we gonna bring back Internet Raheem. Welcome back, Internet Raheem. How you doing, brother? Look. Hey, man, you could could have asked you a question, brother. That was in the rules, bro.
I'm gonna take my L. But I would say, Christian, I don't appreciate you throwing me under the bus. You know what I mean? You have to confirm.
That's all.
But we're gonna have to run this back one day.
Hey, look, this ain't gonna be the last time we're gonna do this. This is fun. I enjoyed this. I like the setup of this. We're gonna definitely do this again. Definitely, we'll bring in some. I don't know. I might extend the amount of questions too, or just have another set of things. But this was good. This was a good test run. I wanted to see how this was gonna play out. I really like how it played out. B, you fuck with it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, cool.
I do.
Cool. Cool.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So with that being said, and Raheem, what is your question? What you got for us?
I don't know if either one of y'all saw it, but what are y'all thoughts on Sinners? If you see the movie?
Okay. Oh, it was great. I loved it. I enjoyed it.
Have not seen it. I was supposed to go see it. Things happened. Life was lifing. However, I've heard good things. I've seen some clips of it. I'm gonna go see it, but look. If I don't get to see it before it leaves the theaters, I don't know if it's still in the theaters. I'm definitely gonna see it when it goes on. What's the streaming? It's got a streaming date, don't it? They just announced a streaming date for it, right? Today?
I don't know when is it.
Yesterday? Okay. Where's the streaming at? On Max? Or something? It's usually on Max or Paramount.
It's on something today.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna watch it, and then I'll let you know next podcast. I'm gonna just say it on the pre-show. But I feel personally, based on just the feedback and the reaction and the success of it, I'm gonna thoroughly enjoy it. I like a good vampire movie, and Ryan Coogler is a great director. Everything Ryan Coogler has done, for the most part, I've enjoyed. So I don't have any reason to think that he would put out some bullshit. And again, same thing when him and Michael B. Jordan get together. You know, they got it. So I think it's gonna be a good time. So I'm gonna definitely watch it.
But what's crazy. I ain't even know it's about vampire. Only one like that very first teaser trailer when you didn't kind of know what was going on. So when I saw it, I didn't see, because Mike Seatown second and pretty much gave everything away. Like you kind of knew what was going on. And I'm so glad I didn't watch the second and third trailer, which I'm kind of got away from watching just because of that simple reason. But yeah, bro, I went in that thing completely like blind. I was just like, okay, they out here in this place partying. What's going on? You know, these white folks come to the thing, and I mean, that's really it. Like, you don't know what's going down. So that was yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a good ride.
All right. Mike Rich said it's on Prime. Okay, bet. I got that. So yeah, I'm gonna lock it down on Prime. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow, and then y'all know how I feel about it.
You could probably rent it on Prime. Yeah, you can rent it on Prime. Yeah. It's not. I don't think you can watch it. It ain't like subscription based. You probably got to pay for it.
It's probably like $7 or something like that. Probably. Yeah. Who knows? Actually, they probably gonna tax on that motherfucker because it's new. So
yeah, probably.
We'll see. All right. They say your mic's cutting out too, B. I don't know what it is. They say your mic been cutting out.
Really?
I don't know if you got a short in your cord or whatever it is, but yeah. But it's been like in and out. I mean, it ain't been like constant. Well, it's been like here and there, but it's like just. I just realized they were saying that in the chat too. I thought it was just me, and I think it was something on my end, but I saw that you were still putting out a signal, so I was like, okay, it might just be on my headphones or something like that. But they said that, so just for the future. So we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah, y'all. So that's gonna do it for part 2. We appreciate you, Internet Raheem, coming through with the question. I'm gonna see Sinners, and then I'll let you know, and the rest of the people know how I feel about it by next podcast. Because now that it's out, I can go watch it. I'm gonna watch it probably this week. And other than that, man, appreciate you for being one of the first contestants on DEG Millionaire. Sorry you didn't get it, the $1 million or the 1,000,000 points.
Appreciate the participation program.
But no, hey, man, as long as you had a good time, we had a good time, man. And look, this ain't gonna be the last time.
Great
so
time.
You can come back and redeem yourself when we do this again in the future, because we will definitely be bringing this back. But thank you again, as always, for always watching and supporting. Appreciate you. All right, so with that being said, y'all, we gonna wrap up part 2. Had a good time. B, you know what to do.
What up? Take
it away.
All right, man. As always, man, you guys listening, thank you guys for watching. Shout out to Christian and Internet Raheem. Shout out to Internet Raheem for your classic material right there. If you don't know, only real ones know. But yeah, man, thank you guys. We will see y'all. Hopefully me and this man Granddad will see y'all on Tuesday next game for the gaming stream, since he threw it out there when I texted him.
Threw it out there.
You might be in luck, man.
We gonna see.
So hopefully you see us for the gaming stream. If not, I'm thinking about seeing if y'all want to play that either that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, that or that Split Fiction. I mean, not Split Fiction, Splitgate 2. It's a new. Remember Splitgate? Remember the joint that Kev loves so much?
Yeah, I remember. They got
just like Halo. So they got a part 2 beta that's out right now. That's free.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we can probably play that game with you guys. You know, it's cool.
All right. Well, look.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it and see. Yeah, we got some options. So if Granddad doesn't,
I'm gonna try.
And then also too, I got Space Marine 2 with the homie Isaiah Mountain. So I might do that. I was going to get back on that game because I'm telling you, bro, that's Gears. That's the Gears of War game to hold us over until Gears come out. So I might play that joint with Isaiah. See, till then, man, we will see y'all for 2 weeks for the podcast episode, and then next week for myself and hopefully Granddad for Split Fiction. As always, thank you guys for listening, watching. Peace.
Peace out, y'all.